Hello, I'm going to show you how to use the Assignments tab on your Populi course page. I've already logged into my course and all I need to do is click on my Assignments tab. On my Assignments tab I have a number of different options. Most simply, add an assignment. I can also add an assignment group, and then I can edit both my groups and my assignments. Really quickly, the difference between an assignment group and an assignment is an individual thing. It's an essay that you've assigned or a set of short answer problems, something that you have given the students as either in-class, out-of-class work. A group of assignments is an organizational tool for you. I use groups to organize the types of assignments that I have given my students. Here you can see that I have a number of different assignment groups. Core Grammar for Lawyers is a number of different assignments of that type. I had an extra credit. The final exam is its own entity. In-class assignments, I have a number of those. And then I have a number of legal analysis assignments that I have given over the course of the semester. You can see the number of assignments within each group over on the right-hand side of your screen. You can then go through and change the weight that each assignment group has within the course. To keep things simple, all we're going to do for the moment is add an assignment. So you click this option. You're going to name your assignment. You can give a description. Then you have to give it a point allocation. So let's say it's worth 100 points. Then you're going to assign it to a group. If you don't want to mess with groups, you never have to make one, and you'll only have the option of other within this drop-down. So we're going to make this an other type of assignment. And then when you get to type, this is where you have to think about how you want your students to submit their work. So if this is a written exercise and they're going to be submitting a paper to you, you want to make it a file, because then it will be an upload point within Populi. If you want it to be a test, then that triggers a whole other type of entity within Populi. This is the MBE option that a lot of our MBE professors are using. This is where we make those for you. Attendance is where you can actually give credit for attendance, and discussions are little, let's say, chat rooms for those of you that are a little bit older. They're chat rooms within your Populi page. I like to use those because it allows me to harken back to when I did that on all Yahoo pages and such. But it's a good way for students to communicate while they're outside of class. So we're going to say that this is a file for our sample. You select the date that it's due. Let's say it's due tomorrow, and then you select a time. And then you get to select if it's visible to the students before the due date. Now, I have taken this option off for the moment because this is a live class and I don't want to panic my students. But if you wanted to have this available for students to see so they can plan ahead of time, then you would have visible. Otherwise, it will just appear before the due date itself. So you click Save. Save, as always, is your friend. And then you will see that it appears down here at the bottom of your assignments grouping. So you then need to actually communicate it to your students. So we're going to go into our previously created Edit Your Lesson page lesson. Up at the top corner, you have a link that says Add an Assignment. Click that and it will open up a drop-down menu. Here is the document, the assignment that we just made. So we're going to click that, hit Save. It's then going to have an actionable link. So this is what your students see, and when they're ready to upload the assignment, they click on the assignment and it will bring them to an upload point. This screen is not what the students see. This is the professor view only. So you can go through and see the students that have uploaded the assignment or not uploaded the assignment. This is where you will also enter letter grades for your files, and then you can also go through and use this as your dashboard to communicate with your students. So I clicked on an individual student, and if this student had uploaded the assignment, then it would appear here. I could then download the assignment and then reattach it after I have graded it, and this is where the student can then pick it up virtually, and then download it to see the comments and the grade that I have given them. One of the newer features about assignments is that they've now included a viewer. So after your student has uploaded their paper, it will process through Populi, and you can actually view the paper right here on the individual upload point for each student. So you can go through, read, and then you don't actually have to download the paper. So you can make your grading decisions based on what you're seeing in the viewer. I tend to go through and download the papers anyway because a lot of my stuff is written work and I'm giving feedback within the document itself. But for those of you that are just looking to give a numerical grade as opposed to feedback, this would streamline your process. I'm going to show you where you can see a summary of all of the grades that you have awarded. This is my grade book. Now, of course, these are internal grades for in-class work. Everything that is midterm or final based will be handled by Sashi, and it will be anonymous. For in-class purposes, you can see that I have awarded grades for 5 different assignments, and this is the summary of grades awarded to each individual student. This helps me go through at a glance and see not only what grades I've entered and which ones I haven't, but if an individual student comes in, then I could review the grades that they were awarded and discuss the matter with them as an individual. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I'm always happy to talk about Populi. Otherwise, thank you very much.